And this is just the combination of two of the most exciting technologies that are out there in the internet, right? It's e-commerce plus crypto revolution. So welcome, John, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, guys, for joining the live cast today. Good morning, everyone. I'm John Melvin Susai from Bleumi. To get started, let's look at why does the business requires Bleumi. In monitoring the crypto space these past few years, Bleumi and others see a global shift happening, a shift from slow, expensive, and insecure traditional payment rails to crypto payment rails. While the shift is happening, a business must meet both crypto and traditional payment preferences of customers. And to meet this need, Bleumi has built the first crypto and traditional payments orchestration platform. Next slide. So with Bleumi, businesses can accept major crypto payments like Bitcoin, RSK Bitcoin, Ethereum, dollar on chain, and so on in parallel with existing traditional payment methods like credit card, bank transfers, and so on. Next slide, please. This single integration to Bleumi provides access to a variety of payment providers, both crypto and traditional, that accommodate a wide assortment of payment methods. Next slide, please. Say if a business wants to accept crypto and hold the crypto, the Bleumi solution has Bleumi Pay, CoinGate, Now Payments, and Coin Payments as an option for that. Suppose the business wants to accept traditional payments like card or bank transfer, but receive the payment in crypto, we have Transact for that. This payment flow is really helpful for businesses in certain markets like Argentina to avoid the traditional rails, which are expensive and have a long settlement period. Similar to Transact, we are also working on an in-house fiat on-ramp that we'll be launching soon in Bleumi Pay to provide more flexibility for a business. Next slide, please. So how do you use the payments orchestration platform? We have three different solutions. The first is B2c Payments, where we enable payments on e-commerce platforms via plugins. So far, we have built plugins for the major e-commerce platforms like WooCommerce and Magento. And these plugins will work just like PayPal plugin commonly used globally. Next slide, please. The next option is directly calling the API, where we have created REST API and SDKs for major languages. Next slide. And the last, so right now, one of the client Krypton market is leveraging Bleumi solution to accept RSK payments. And if you get a chance, please take a look at the marketplace to see how the RSK payments is powered by Bleumi on their marketplace. Next slide. The last solution that we have is for B2B. And on the B2B side, in the future, payments will be as simple as sending a text. So we have developed a solution for businesses where they can log into a web application, create a link, share the link, and accept both crypto and or traditional payments. So let me show this to you. Can I take control over the screen?
John, do you want to share your screen?
Yes.
Right. Just touch the share plus in the bottom.
Okay. Second.
Can you find it? It's in down there. It says share.
Can you guys see it now?
Yes, we can see it now.
Perfect. So once a business logs into the payment link web application, they are taken to this landing page, which lists all the past payment links that they've generated. And to create a new payment link, they can just simply click on create, which will open this create payment link page where they can enter all the payment details like what is the payment for, description, select the customer where they can add a new client or use our address book to select one of the past clients that they have interacted with, and then also select the currency. Giving a wide assortment of payment methods, you can configure all the currencies that your business would like to accept. And for the demo purpose, I have set up Mexican peso, US dollar, and Argentina peso. So once you give all those details and save, you'll get a payment link for that particular payment request. So you can just simply copy this payment link and send it over in email, WhatsApp, or SMS. And when the customer opens that payment link, it is going to open a mobile-friendly payment URL where he can view the invoice for the payment request. And since I've used allow partial payments functionality, if the user has paid any amount in the past, he can see the receipts that he had, receipts for the payments that he had created. And then once he enters all the information required, he can select a payment method which is configured by the business. So for the demo, I have set up dollar on chain on RSK test network, RSK Bitcoin, Mercado Pago, and Stripe. And if you see, I've incentivized dollar on chain payment by giving a discount, whereas I've added a convenience fee for credit card payments. So let me just quickly do a payment using a new payment link that I've set up. And this request is for 500, but I've enabled partial payments. I'm just going to do 20 amount, 20 Mexican peso, and I'm going to use RSK Bitcoin for the payment. So once you proceed, it takes you to the next screen where it allows the payer to either choose a web wallet or another option for people who use exchanges. So in other option, it just simply provides the address and the amount that they need to copy and use it in the exchange. If not, they can click on web wallet. It'll identify the web wallet that I'm using. Right now I'm using Nifty, and I'm going to connect to my Nifty wallet. Once it's connected, I'm just going to click make payment, and the transaction is passed over to wallet. And once you review the payment, just click on submit. In the testnet, it might take up to 2 minutes for the payment to be verified. But as a payer, once you make the payment, you don't have to wait in the screen. You can just close the screen. Bleumi will look for the transaction on the blockchain and update the payment status once it is successfully mined. So let's just check if this transaction is mined. So it's still in the pending status. So once it is mined, similar to this old payment link that I showed earlier, you'll have the information for the payment that you made, and you'll also have PDF along with it for business use. So it's successful. This payment is successful. So the link that we just used is redirecting back to the home page. and we just successfully made 20 Mexican pesos via RSK Bitcoin. That's payment link demo. Back to the slides. So here again, I've just captured screenshots of create and share link for the payment link. Next slide, please. It's the payer view, which I just showcased. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. And what's next in Bleumi? So we are working on more apps and plugins like e-commerce plugins to integrate, bring crypto payments into widely used business tools like QuickBooks, Bilsby for billing and subscription. And next slide, please. We are also working on a savings wallet to enable businesses to earn additional revenue from the crypto payments they receive. And last, we are working on a fiat off-ramp that can be used for accepting payments or sending payouts where incoming crypto transfers are automatically converted into fiat and transferred to bank account. This fiat off-ramp will be really useful for businesses in Latin region, especially in Argentina, when they try to pay an employee or contractor who is based out of US, and the employee does not have to deal with tax implications of converting Bitcoin to the US dollar. Next slide, please. So that's a quick overview of Bleumi. If you'd like to learn more in detail, please reach us at sales@bleumi.com.
Thank you so much, Sean, for the demo and the presentation. I'm a big fan, as everyone in the ecosystem of Bleumi. It's a super powerful solution for e-commerce and really bringing the benefits and the value from blockchain technology and DeFi for Bitcoin to end users without knowing they are benefiting from lower fees in e-commerce through this technology. I can share a story right now through Krypton Market, as you mentioned before, one of the Bleumi partners. There are more than 500 products listed on Venezuela, where Venezuelans from all around the world can just buy food or clothes or anything to their families and friends in Venezuela and just have direct delivery of those goods and products to their families using Bleumi in the backbone. So congratulations to you, John, and the whole team. You're really having a very powerful impact in Latin America and the rest of the world, and looking forward to see you continue growing. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Gabriel.